Hey everybody, alright, today is a little snow day up by where we live. If you're in Western Washington, you already know that. It's been snowing, it's been kind of weird. My truck's two-wheel drive, so it's really ridiculous. So I'm not able to drive it right now, even though you would hope you could drive a truck in the snow. Right, babe? So, today, Ciara has work, I have work, we're sharing a car, so we're having a little snow day vlog day, and we're getting her to work at like 6 in the morning. It's really fun, it's a good time, but yeah, let's see how today goes with the snow day. Thanks for joining along. So, oh man, I just drove Ciara to work and tried to come home. And yeah, our hill was so icy that I couldn't get back down, or back up it. Couldn't get back up it. And actually, luckily there was a guy there that was able to kind of help me out, but got halfway up the hill and then had to slide in neutral back down it so I could get to another parking lot that's on kind of the campus we live. And so that was fun, but I need to figure out what my day's gonna look like now, because I'm not gonna be able to get the car back to where I need. I don't know if I'll be able to get to where I need to go. So, I need to go figure out my day really quick, because I had a plan. I don't know if I have a plan anymore. But let's see. Snow days, they kind of throw everything for a loop. Alright, so I got home and I was cold, and because of the snow and ice, I'm not driving into work. I'm going to be working from home, more so working from some places that are within walking distance. So I'm going to walk out and check out one coffee shop, which is just on the campus, that's snow, that I live on, and then I might walk down to a Starbucks nearby. Quick note, these are days where I like totally question growing my hair out. Like, it's getting kind of long, but then I end up questioning it because I see it after I like film something like that just back there, and I'm like, holy crap, it's like just wispy and in my face and stuff like that. Let me know, like, should I cut my hair? When I cut it, I'm gonna cut it really short. Ciara doesn't want me to, or I'm gonna let it keep growing. Comment below, what do you think? What do you think? Alright, so did my work. Now I'm getting lunch with a buddy. He's actually going to be helping me talk about YouTube and how to kind of do better at it. So that's really fun. And we're also just going to catch up, do life together well. And I thought of a good idea for this vlog. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. You'll find out about it probably in just a second. It involves Ciara. Let's see how it goes. Oh, hey!
Hi.
How was work?
It was great.
It just started snowing again.
So hard. Oh my goodness.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Guess what we're going to do?
What?
We're going to do an interview. Of you.
What?
Yeah. We're going to go home and interview you. Ask you some questions.
Oh no.
And I started wearing a hat because my hair was ridiculous. Cool, sweet, let's go to that then. Alright, so instead of walking around in the snow the whole day and just almost falling over, middle of the day, I'm like, man, we should take a moment and sit down and interview Ciara finally, so you guys can get to know her more and just like, yeah.
Yep.
The first part of this though, she doesn't know this yet. It's gonna be a little bit of a honesty segment of her saying what she truly thinks about some choices I've been making. Now, first one being these earrings. My gold hoops. Do you approve?
Yeah, I approve. I was really skeptical that I would like them, but I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I wear them everywhere? Are there times when you're embarrassed that I'm wearing them?
Well, no, I'm not like embarrassed. I think there's certain settings that are not as trendy as Seattle, Washington, that I feel like
just looks out of place?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Alright, now next question for you. This summer, I started a new hobby. Mm-hmm. I started skateboarding more.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts genuinely when I said, honey, I'm gonna go buy a skateboard?
I thought you were gonna get hurt. I thought it was gonna be a short-lived hobby.
I bought 2 boards. Like, that's like a somewhat large investment for then a short-term
thing. Well, right, but you're really klutzy. And so I thought that you would get hurt and then, like, not want to do it anymore.
Okay.
But you didn't. You got hurt
twice,
and both times you said, well, tomorrow I have to go and do it again. That way I don't feel like weird about skateboarding anymore.
Hey, that's thanks to my dad. I fell off of a ladder one time. My dad looks at me and he says, go up that ladder that's taller so I wouldn't be scared of it. You gotta move past things. He said a show that we enjoy to watch together is Survivor.
Yeah.
Why do you like Survivor?
It's fun. There's like strategy and competition. Like the episode that I was watching today.
She's watched like 10 seasons in the last 3 months.
You've watched a lot of those with me.
That's true.
But they were like, they had to tackle each other. and so there's like strategy and like that physical side.
Yeah.
And then there's like a social side to it. Like it's almost like a giant social experiment of like, let's put 30 people in the woods and make them compete and live and survive off the land. That's exactly what it
actually like is. I think that was the premise of the show.
I know, but then like see how they respond. And
True.
Some people like unexpectedly rise to the occasion and then others suck as human beings. And so I just like...
We won't say names. Good
I
deal.
Say a name. I was going to, but never mind.
Now, with Survivor then, if the two of us were to be on the show, in a single player season, sometimes they have like couples and pairings, a single player season, the both of us were there, we aren't married. So like this is just like our two personalities and like experiences.
Do we know each other?
Like once we get to the island. This would be like let's say before we met,
Okay.
we went on Survivor together.
We don't love each other yet.
We don't love each other, but like, of course we would have fallen in love on the show. It would have been such a cute little thing. We would have been a Survivor couple. But who wins?
Me. Because...
That was so quick. No thought, no pondering, no just like playing to like, oh, I'll make my husband feel good like he could have won.
No. You would have been a fierce competitor.
Ooh.
But we're a power couple, so people automatically want to target us.
We aren't knowing each other in a relationship.
We said we'd fall in love on the island. So at that point, we're snuggling in the hut. People know that we're
This is not how I envisioned it.
And so you're gonna be great at the physical competitions. And so they're gonna target you because they're like, we need to get Caleb out because he keeps winning. That leaves me by myself. And I think I can play, I think I can be a strategist. And we would get a certain like place to a certain place and then I would win.
Here's what I would do. You would be like, I love this man, trying to snuggle up with me, and I'd say, we need to get this crazy girl off the island. Help me out. We're voting her off the island. And then I would go, and I would try to win a lot of stuff. I'd probably not win, though. I don't think I could win. I think you could win.
Why do you think you can't win?
I think I would get voted off.
Yeah, I think so.
I would end up, I'm a pretty, like, hard-headed person.
What?
I'd end up making a decision or saying something that would piss somebody off, and they'd be like, get rid of this guy, I can't stand him. Okay. Now, question for you. What is a, like, book or devotional or something like that that you would recommend to people to read? You're way better as a reader than I am right now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm reading Devotional on Job right now by Lisa Harper. And I really like it. She's writing about finding unexpected happiness, and she asks great questions in it. It's a little weird because it's meant to be paired with her video. I didn't buy the video. I just decided to do the book by itself, and so I skip over a few things, but for the most part, like, she asks great questions. She pulls in verses from other books of the Bible that I just would have never thought to, like, reference or look to, and so I've really enjoyed going through that.
Awesome. Yeah. Very cool. Now, another question. So, Ciara's been working for the past some time as a graduate assistant for like 2 years. You're about to graduate with your master. You're about to be Master Ciara.
Master Mrs. Smith.
Yeah. And so, that means you have to find a new job, that you're going to be kind of applying for some stuff. For you, as someone who feels called to ministry, who is like a woman who wants to be able to lead well, like, what are some, especially just because, like, both of us know this and recognize this, like, we're going to end up having different jobs over time, things like that. Ultimately, we want a church plant one day. And so, like, we know kind of the end goal for us is that, but what are things you're looking for in this job and you would kind of advise for people to be looking for in jobs when they're applying for it, if, like, they're a woman wanting to be a leader going into ministry?
Yeah, I think, like, qualifiers for me personally, can I be passionate about it? I'm finding more and more that, like, I need to believe in what I'm working towards and, like, putting my time towards, and I feel like we should always value, like, where we're putting our time, and if we're not, then that's something we need to reevaluate. And sometimes you have to make sacrifices, and I'm in a sacrificing job right now. I work as a GA, which I love that side.
Yeah.
I'm also working at a restaurant right now, which is has been fun in its own, but it's not something I'm necessarily passionate about, but it's a sacrifice I make because it's a season.
Yeah, it's a means to an end.
Yeah. Whereas, like, when I go into this next job, I want it to be something I'm passionate about and feel like I'm happy and putting my time towards. And I want it to be growing the skills I need for the future that we want. And so not only do we want to church plant, but I personally would love to be someone who gives churches and leaders resources so that we have healthy churches and healthy leaders. And I don't quite know what that looks like, but I know that what I'm doing now is preparing me for that. And so those are my two qualifiers for sure. Yeah. And I think that they're easy questions to ask for anyone who, especially women going into ministry. I think sometimes, maybe anyone can do this, but I find women often do this where they downplay their skill set and say, like, well, I'll just take this for now because it's kind of in the field that I want. When in reality, like, I haven't always been the best at being someone who fights for the things I want and, like, holds my values strong and knows that I have experience and I have a lot to offer. And so that's another thing for women jumping into ministry. Like, know what you have to offer. Write it down on a piece of paper as you go into an interview so you don't sell yourself short, because sometimes even when we're working in a job that's in the field we want, but it's not something we love, it's not the right job. You know? So
totally.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for fighting for that stuff.
Thanks.
Cool. We're going to stop the interview there because you know what? There's so much stuff we could go over and things that we could talk about and share about, but we want to know what you guys have that you want us to be asking, questions that you want us to ask, answers that you want to know from us in a my speech impediment. In a wide array of things that we could be talking about. So comment down below any questions you want me to ask Ciara.
Or me to ask Caleb.
And with that, like this video, hit that little like, thumbs up thing. It's gonna shine all blue, because guess what? It's not just a thumbs up for us. It's a like for you. It's us saying how awesome you guys are. So please do that. Also, subscribe to the channel. We have 60 days of uploads. We have so many videos. We're putting out so much different kinds of content, and we want to know what you guys are enjoying. So please check out videos that you see as interesting and things like that. After the 60 days, we're going to change our upload schedule. It'll be a little bit less often, but hopefully with content that y'all are interested in and also that we are interested in talking about. So with that being said, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys checking this out. And we'll see y'all tomorrow with another video. Sound good? Cool. See you later.